Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me. When you've got bunches of flowers like this, and if you cut them, they're too short to use in your bouquets, what I do is I take a heat gun, I heat up the bottom here, and then I take a sharp knife and just slide it through there, so that I've got a nice long piece to now work with. So now I've got all my flowers separated that I can position exactly how I want them. To make the bridal bouquet, I'm going to be working with these flowers. So I've got some little white roses, which has got quite a lot of greenery on it. And then I've got some hibiscus and some champagne colour roses and some large white roses. And that's what I'm going to be using. Before you get started with your flowers, make sure that you've got masking tape. I've got all the flowers laid out on the table, and now we can start assembling them. Just choose which flower you would like to use as your center flower. I'm going to be using this yellow rose, and I've also got some little champagne color roses which I'm going to be placing. Now for myself personally, I like to arrange the flowers so that they're going across. You can do them straight, but this way holds them better in place. So as you can see, I've got them all around like that, and they're in a spiral. And then just start adding the extras. I'm going to go with one of the big white roses, and I'm placing it in between the two champagne colors. So I work in fives, so everything is in fives. So I'm placing the 5 white roses in now. Some of the flowers, the leaves are a little bit high, so I'm just going to be pulling them down, but I'm leaving them on because it bulks up the arrangement. Make sure that you're going in a nice round circle, and now I'm going to tape these ones down as well. Once you've got your flowers in position, for myself personally, I like to take some masking tape and tape them down, because they do tend to shift, and the more flowers you add, the more they shift around. So just tape all the flowers down. Once you've taped them, just straighten them out. And now we're going to start adding some more flowers. So the next flower I'm going to be using is this nice big hibiscus. And we're going to be placing those in between the 2 white roses. And once again, make sure you're going crossover. And now I'm taking some of the little white roses, which has got lots of greenery on, and I'm going to be placing them between the 2 hibiscus. And then I'm taking some of the champagne roses like that, and then placing them in between the 2 white roses, the small ones that we've just placed in. And now I'm going to tape these ones down as well. Make sure you've got something to put your flowers in so that you can keep checking on them to make sure that you're going round, and then occasionally take it and have a look at it in front of the mirror to see that you've got everything in place. Make sure that you've got your center piece or your center flower in the right position. And now I'm going to add some more of the white roses. And now I'm going to tape these ones down as well. And now I'm going to add some more of the white roses. And now I'm going to tape these ones down as well. For the last row that I'm putting on, I'm taking the whole bunch and I'm just spreading it out. And for this one, because it's got so many flowers on it, I'm only going to be using 3 bunches. So there's a very large, full bridal bouquet, and now I'm just going to tape it all up and then put the ribbon on. And now take some masking tape and wrap them all up tight so that they're not going to poke out and hurt the bride. So I'm wrapping it from halfway up so that I can close the bottom in like that, and then do the other side the same, and then wrap the entire thing with tape. I've got this very thin foam packaging that's nice and soft, and I'm just taking my masking tape and I'm going to trace around that and cut out a disc. So I've cut the disc out and then I'm folding it in half, and I'm just going to be cutting the center out. And then folding it in the opposite direction and then cutting. So I've got a hole to take the flowers through. I'm using 2.5 centimeter width satin ribbon. I'm going to take the satin ribbon and I'm going to be gluing it all the way around so that I can just fold it over like that to give me nice clean edges. And then just glue all those pieces on like that. And then we'll wrap the next piece around. So I've got the whole disc covered now, and now we get to put this piece and wrap it all the way around. Once you've got the piece all wrapped around, now just glue the top part down over like that, and then at the back as well, so that it's all closed off. I've got it all covered, and now what I'm doing is I'm taking a piece and I'm threading the ribbon through the front of it, and I'm going to just secure it at the back, so that we're now going to be gluing this whole piece underneath the flower arrangement, and we need to have the ribbon in place so we can start wrapping the handle. I've threaded it over the bouquet, and now we're just going to glue that all the way around onto all the stems. I've got it all glued in place, and I've got the ribbon in place to just start wrapping. Just make sure that you're checking that which is the right side, and then start wrapping around the handle. And then every now and then just putting a blob of glue to hold it in place as you go around. And just wrap the whole handle right until the bottom and then start going back up again so that we can close off, finishing the ribbon up at the top. On the bottom section, I like to put a lot of glue on so that it holds that bottom section all in place. Just make sure that you're gluing the bottom part down here so that it doesn't unravel. And then we're going to continue and go up the handle now. Once you get to the top, glue this whole section with the ribbon so that it doesn't unravel. And then I've glued this section in as well. Trim that all off. I'm taking some of these small little plastic flowers that I've just pulled off some of the bunches. I'm going to spray paint those gold, because she doesn't want any baby's breath or ribbons in her arrangement, so that's why I'm just putting a wee bit of gold in. I've taken some of the small pieces that I spray painted gold and I've just placed them inside the flower arrangement. So I've got the 5 going around the champagnes and then there's 5 going next to the yellows. So that's what the bridal bouquet looks like. If you found this video helpful or you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.